This question is a little contentious. Do quality managers make better health and safety managers than health and safety managers make better quality? I say that because quality is about the process. They look to find out what part of the process broke and they fix it so that it doesn't happen again. Whereas safety, it always feels like that they're the ambulance at the bottom. They want to know who to blame and they want to hide those statistics somewhere. I know it's not going to be everyone's cup of tea, this question, but we'll put it over to the panel.
Really, it's not about being a quality person, it's about being a manager.
Yes.
And I remember one of my mentors used to say to me, you are a manager who specialises in safety, and your whole job is about management. And I think that's the issue. And the issue we've got at the moment with health and safety is that we have a whole heap of graduates, and don't get me wrong, they know their stuff, but they're not provided with any management training on how to manage safety. And I think that's probably the difference between somebody who is involved in quality, because that's the processes, which is your management. And I think that's where it's lacking. So that's why I think they probably are better at managing safety.
Personally, I don't think it's an either-or, one-size-fits-all answer. I don't think it's one camp either way. Obviously, yes, quality manager can do it, or someone from a quality background can do it well, as long as they've worked hard to actually get an understanding of hazards and what can injure people at site, and probably done some professional development in that area. And obviously the reverse is true. Someone from a safety background, obviously they need to work on their understanding of systems and processes.
I personally would be a bit biased because I came from quality background and ended up managing safety as well. But I think it's quite important to have that operational experience, regardless of whether it's from quality or somewhere, having that operational experience, because when I ended up in that role of managing the health and safety as part of my job, I came from process improvement and quality, and health and safety all of a sudden got tagged on to my role. So I had a health and safety specialist, and he would come to me and say, I told them this is a regulatory requirements and they're not doing it. And having that process and quality background, the first question I had was, well, what is the requirement anyway? Did you explain to them what the requirements is? Do we have a process for it or not? So having that, operational background and quality background, I think is crucial for this role. But also, as you mentioned, it's health and safety people sometimes have that more personal touch with people as well. So I think there are some crucial elements that could also quality people can tag along, and this is something I personally picked on later on. So a little bit of both, but a little bigger on the quality side.
That's a very measured answer there. I think it's not so much related to who they are, but whether they understand systems. So if you want to tell me that quality people have come up through a more of a management systems framework, then probably they might do a little bit better until the health and safety person has had an opportunity to get their head around that systems approach.
I started out as a health and safety professional and then got involved in quality a few years down the line, so I did it the reverse. And I think, dare I say it, Peter, is that I think the knowledge of quality systems as opposed to just health and safety systems, bearing in mind I didn't get involved in ISO or ISO 18001 as it was at the time straight away, so it was sort of outside of recognised systems. My first exposure to compliance systems proper was quality, and I would say that everything that I do now is underpinned by good quality management, whether it's health and safety or environmental or just normal quality assurance. It's all underpinned by those same principles and standards. So I think the short answer, I would say, for me personally, is yes, I think it does help. It gives you a bit of a sort of wider view and good practice, and that underpins everything that you do.
I've got an even shorter answer because I was a quality professional. Yes. However, I'll take a slightly different approach to it. Is I think you've got to be careful because it's quite a sweeping statement to make, and I think it depends if you're simply in the QHSE of the compliance type of business, or whether you are a health and safety professional in a very high risk environment in terms of offshore, nuclear, and so on and so forth. However, I will take a step back again, and I actually wrote an article on this that I'll maybe send to you about 7 years ago, and it was speaking about where is the Q in QHSE, simply because a lot of health and safety professionals we're forgetting about Q.
Yeah.
And I believe that actually if they thought about Q first, their health and safety systems would actually be run
But
better.
it comes back to the integration, doesn't it?
Yeah.
You know, the more it's all just one system, the way you work, the better it is, and Q underpins everything.
Yeah.
In that respect.
I would be careful of just saying health and safety professionals are about numbers.
I think you do have differences with individuals as you do anywhere else as well. So I think you're right about making sweeping generalisations. You have to be very careful of that.
If you like these videos, please subscribe to our channel, and the next series will be a certification body talking about certifications, the problems they see, are there any solutions, how can we go forward. It should be interesting. We enjoyed listening to the speaker, so catch you in the next series.